Hey everyone, thank you for joining. My name is Yogev, Berdugo, Camp Director of Step It Up. Welcome to our first Step It Up talk. Today's focus is how to be a self-starter. I'm going to give you guys practical tools you can use every day to improve at being a self-starter. It's definitely life work. It doesn't happen in a day, it doesn't happen in a week, but you can definitely work towards it. And here's some practical tips. Let's jump right in. Each day is split up into 3 parts, about 8 hours or more. Some of you younger ones are sleeping even more. We're resting. So a third of the day we're resting, we're sleeping. A third of the day, typically we're at work or we're in school. Right now, during this time, we're not in school, but we still have online school. So for a third of the day, we're in school. The last third of the day is ours to use as we see fit. And there's a huge question here with how efficient we are with our time, how much we enjoy our time, how structured it is, and how productive it is. If we've broken the day down to 3 parts, the first part I want to focus on, which sometimes is the hardest part for some people, is the morning. There's a saying that states that those who capture the morning capture the day. Those who know how to attack the morning know how to attack the day. This saying is so true, and if you learn how to wake up, attack that morning, you're setting a tone for the rest of the day. It's like the first quarter in a game, if you will. Okay, again, that's nice. You told me how to attack the morning, but can you please teach me how to do that? We've come up with something that's worked for a lot of our campers, and just in general works for kids and adults, and it's called the Step It Up 4x4. 4x4, what does that mean? An average song is 4 minutes in length. If you can get up every morning, pick a song you like, it's already enjoyable, you press play, and for those 4 minutes you're doing maybe plank, and when that gets tiring you're doing squats, and when that gets tiring you do some push-ups. 4x4, 4-minute song, 4-minute workout, and you go shower, get a good bite to eat. At the minimum, you got your heart rate up, your endorphins are kicking, you're feeling good, you just had a little mini workout. If that's too easy, 8x8. 12x12, 16x16, depends how much time you have. 16, 4 songs in a row, 60 minutes of workout, take a shower, grab food. I can assure you that before first period in school, if you have a meeting that day, you'll be so much more ready, more alert, just more sharp. So the first part, capture the morning. How? Step it up 4x4. That gets easy, 8x8, 12x12, so on and so forth, so you get 40x40. All right, have fun with this one. All of this is for naught. All of this won't work if you try for a couple of days and then you're really not into it. You kind of asking you guys to commit, ask yourself to commit for 21, 28 days minimum. A minimum of 3 or 4 weeks where you're saying, I'm doing a Step It Up 4x4 every morning, let's see how I feel. I contend from experience that after about 2 weeks, maybe even less, your body will start demanding, it will start wanting the music and the workout in the morning. For whatever reason, you can't play music because your siblings are sleeping or you have to keep the house quiet. Music, headphones, still doesn't stop you. 21 to 28 days, we spoke about it in order to break a habit or to build a habit. I don't want to sound cliche, but it takes time. Some people say 21, 28, whatever number it is, it takes time. First week, you're learning your craft, you're kind of in, you're out. Second week, you skipped a couple of days. By the 3rd week, you'll know whether you're in or you're out. So it's a great measure, 21 or 28 days. Strength in numbers is a big one. Get a friend to be accountable to you. Call you, hey, did you get your workout in? Send you a text. And you have a friend as well, maybe even a bigger group of friends in a text group that you guys follow up with one another to make sure, hey, did you get your workout in? Did you get your paper done? That'll help you a ton. You capture the morning, you're trying it out for 21, 28 days. The strength in numbers. If you're only accountable to yourself, it's a little bit easier to skip. It's also easier to skip if you don't have a daily schedule. Schedule, I remember when I was younger, is something that I definitely worked on a lot. And I would write a schedule and rewrite. I would even laminate it. I remember I went to Office Depot and I laminated a schedule and I kept it in my room and it said exactly how many shots I was going to hit and then how many layups, and how many one-on-one moves, and how many open court, and sprints, and everything down to the T. So worst comes to worst, if I didn't do everything, I still probably did 80% or more, because I had a schedule. It also gave me something to look forward to. The night before, I knew the next day I was working on such and such. Schedule is something that will help you out. It's also something that can keep you accountable. Competition. I've broken down competitiveness to a couple of categories. There are types of people that are competitive with others, which is fine. You're competitive with someone on your team or with someone in your class, or I want to go catch that person, or I'm competitive with someone else, and that elevates me and gets me going. There's a second kind of person that's competitive with themselves, that has this inner fire, and it doesn't really matter which person you are right now as long as you're one of these three. Competitive with yourself, you challenge yourself, you know how to up yourself, and you're going for it. There's a third person who's not competitive with others, who's not competitive with themselves, who's looking to impress him or herself. I'm looking to impress myself. You're going to want to look to impress yourself. If you're impressed with yourself by the end of the day, rest assured that other people are probably impressed with you. Your goal is probably impressed with you as well. Competitive with others, competitive with yourself, or try to impress yourself. All three of those will be great for you as you're seeking to become more of a self-starter. I've learned how to do a schedule. I have 4x4. I'm going to do it for 21, 28 days, but I've kind of skipped a few days, or it's okay. Self-compassion and self-love is a big, big part of growth, because if you don't enjoy yourself while you're growing, if you're always beating yourself up and being too hard on yourself, there's no self-compassion, self-love, and it's going to be hard. So I would definitely pick something that you love doing. Just pick a sport, for instance, that you love. It's going to be easier to do it for 21 or 28 days, and to wake up and do the 4x4 and to have a schedule. But how about something like schoolwork? A subject that you don't enjoy. A long paper that you're not ready to dive into. Realize that even if you don't love the craft, you can love the result. And even if you don't love the result, you can definitely love the challenge of getting something done, even if you don't enjoy it. So again, these mind tricks that come in it from different angles. I love basketball, so I don't need any motivation. I got this. I don't love basketball, but I love the results. I'll do it anyways. Or, I don't love it. I don't care about the result either. But I'm going to do it because it's a self-challenge to impress myself. We got hit hard. The whole world got hit hard by a virus, the coronavirus, in the past few months. And we don't yet know how it's going to affect our lives, although we've all been affected already. There's no question that this virus and the situation has affected us. So in this case, the environment has impacted us. But we can also impact the environment. Meaning, if I wake up every day, whether during this period or not, I say, oh, it's raining outside, or the gym is locked, I can't go practice. Create your own weather. You don't have to go outside if it's raining or snowing. We've seen how in the past month we can work indoors and really be self-starters. This is the time to learn how to be a self-starter and to master your craft or whatever it is you're doing. So you wake up, if the sun is shining, it's shining in your mind. If it's gloomy and cloudy, it's gloomy and cloudy in your mind, meaning you can dictate whether the sun is shining, if you will. This is an important one, to create your environment. I'm going to recap again, and then you guys can go ahead and take this with you and practice it. It's doable. Number 1, capture the morning. Attack the morning. The 4x4. Number 2, create a schedule. Daily, weekly, monthly, and stick to it for 21 or 28 days. Have someone else that will text you or call you to make sure, hey, did you get the workout in? Did you start your homework? Competitive with others, with yourself, or start looking to impress yourself. Through all of this, self-love and self-compassion, and be one that impacts the environment and dictates how they will feel that day. It is not too much impacted by external variables, outside variables that can affect us. These are all tools to help you become more of a self-starter. To be a self-starter, my name is Yogev Berdugo from Step It Up. Chag Sameach, and good luck.